So as you know, I've started the 1 month Genshin Impact exactly a month ago. And you know exactly what that means. The results are finally out. And I just wanted to say thank you so much for the support from last video. I was honestly not expecting a lot of support from the terrible voiceover and the short video. But I must say, the 3 days of editing actually paid off. Let's actually read some of the comments here. This one's written by Chu. Hopefully I pronounced that right. Rosaria and Gaming are actually good characters. Gaming is one of the best 4-star DPS characters, while Rosaria can be a nice support for melt/reverse melt, superconduct, or any reaction you want to do with cryo. Her burst gives you 12% of her own crit rate, so she's pretty valuable in my opinion. I do grow a lot on Gaming later on in the video. He's a pretty sick character to be honest. For Rosaria, I've never touched her besides ascending her for like phase 1 for the free pull. Like, if me and Rosaria were classmates, she would be like that one girl from the other section that I'd never talked to for absolutely no reason. This one's written by Jason 805. I'm not gonna lie, the first comments I was thinking, oh, the editing is pretty good. It must be a big YouTuber. To my surprise, he had 25 subs. You definitely have a high level of quality and can't wait for more, dude. Aw, stop. It can't be all that. You guys are too sweet, but seriously, thank you guys so much for the support though. This one is written by Zenanarin02, an MHA fan that plays Genshin. This is pretty rare. I'm already subscribed now. I'm not saying the line. Boy. This final one's by JeggyWeggy4427. This video made me want to go 120 miles per hour in a school zone. Thank you so much. I love the video and I want to kiss you so much, sweetie pie. I do not know this guy. I'm assuming he's just a fellow Genshin player who lost his sanity and sold his soul for a couple of pulls. Okay, that's it for the comments. Maybe I'll show more of them next video if this video pops off as well. But seriously guys, 2k views and 100 subs in a couple of weeks is beyond crazy. I don't know how else to say this, but thank you so much. With that being said, let's continue where we left off. I can't really say much about week 2, it was just a whole lot of clicking through dialogue in the Archon quests. There were a lot of moments where I wished there was a skip dialogue button, but that's all I can say. It was actually a ton of fun to relive the bosses that I would fight in the Archon quests, since I'm way more prepared when it comes to building characters, and it was just a cool thing to play them again. And of course, I kept pulling, and pulling, and pulling, until I got my first 5-star. Now this should work. Yeah, here it is. Here it is. Ah!
Meaning the great astrologist Mona.
Gosh, that hurts. That hurts. So, yeah. I had just lost the 50-50 in the event banner with mixed emotions since I was very familiar with who Mona was and what she does, but I didn't think she could synergize in my Hyper Bloom team as much as Nilu. Nevertheless though, I liked her sprint a lot. I don't know about you guys, but the alternative sprint in this game feels faster than normal sprinting and it keeps me sane when I explore. It didn't take long though until I was done with Inazuma's Archon quests. Wasting no time, I went straight to exploring every island in Inazuma. What is up guys, my name is Ali. Today we are going to be playing a bit of Genshin Impact. Have you guys ever heard of Genshin Impact? I bet not, that's why I'm going to tell you about this game called Genshin Impact. I explored every island in Inazuma, finished the Sumeru Archon quests, and hit AR-45 in a week. And oh yeah, I bought Vado and freaked out a bunch. With no hesitation, I went straight to ascending my characters and building them. There was one problem though, talents. Why would you say that's a problem? Well, I forgot to grind the weekly bosses I needed for the characters, meaning my talents wouldn't be as high. To make up for that confidence, I contacted one of my shady uncle's friends. At first, it was going well. He told me what teams were possible to make, and he even considered the elemental resonance, the team's chemistry, and the characters' passives, which were mind-blowing to me. Looking at myself, I didn't really have everything planned. I went on with grinding these talents, ascension materials, and artifacts with the information he provided. And if you guys want to take a look at that, it's right here. And a day later, I got this message from him. Yeah, I was a little disappointed at first, but then I realized the whole point of the challenge was to be resourceful of what you can get. So I continued grinding with every bit of time I had left since August 5 was approaching, until I had collapsed. I got sick, and every single part of my body was aching. Wait, that's it? You lost the challenge? Unfortunately, yeah. You see, what happened was, I went very hard on my basketball training every morning, and every time my body was resting, I would go on Genshin Impact and grind until times like 2 or 3 a.m. It was actually kinda stupid since I didn't have everything planned out, but at least I went all out on this challenge. I'm not kidding when I say it felt like my body was in hell those couple of days. Every night I would wake up to my hips, knees, ankles, they're just dying. It's a pretty sad way to end the challenge, and honestly, I learned a lot throughout the challenge. For the most part, I was really sad because I couldn't show you guys the content you wanted to watch. So for my takeaway, I was very unprepared. In every way, I should have had the team in mind already, sectioned the segments of the month, and never have done the Sumeru quests in the first place. Honestly, the reason why I did that is because I thought Denjo Traveler cons mattered. The part where his ult goes big, apparently all I needed was to bloom it. I had no idea that's how it worked. So that's one thing. For the team I made in the end, I wasn't even using the main characters I wanted to use. That's also another thing. For the third mistake I did is, my schedule should be empty. When doing challenge like these, I should be ready to spend all my time on Genshin Impact. Also, that does sound disgusting to hear. And I guess get luckier next time. It was definitely possible to do it if I calculated everything. Also, this challenge was inspired by EAX Cakes? Eels? Eeks? EAX, I don't know how to say it. It's this guy. His 3 weeks challenge. I really liked his video and I can't imagine going through all of that. And that is it for the challenge. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It was a pretty sad ending for me. But don't worry, I'm planning to make more content on my main account. I have some cracked DPSs, but my supports are just not built for some reason. But that's also good since content is what we need, right? Keep in mind, Genshin won't be my only focus in this channel. I'll play loads of games with friends and we'll have a ton of funny moments. You can expect horror games, Minecraft, Roblox soon. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you all later.